I just want to say thank you to the whole NASCAR community. First off, you see the NASCAR Foundation and everything they do, but everybody in this sport, I don't think there's a sport on this earth that gives more back to the community than the people in this sport. So glad to be a part of it, and thank you to everybody for that. Well, first, I want to congratulate Mr. Hendrick, Jimmy, and Chad. What you guys have accomplished is truly amazing, so congratulations again. I also want to congratulate Chevrolet on winning their 37th Manufacturers Championship. And man, what a year it's been. We started off by being labeled as the lame duck team, but we proved everybody wrong right out of the gate. From winning 2 races at Budweiser Speed Weeks, to 4 regular season wins and qualifying for the chase, and still being a legitimate contender for the championship is anything but lame. The guys on the 29 team, they never gave up. They didn't let all the talk distract them, and I would have loved nothing more than to win a championship with all the guys on my team. I want to thank Gil Martin for his friendship and leadership both on and off the track. And I also want to thank Budweiser, Jimmy John's, Ream, Team Realtree, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Bad Boy Buggies, Sparco, and Wiley X. Thanks to NASCAR and Sprint and all the officials for making this series possible. And I also want to give a big thanks to the fans for their support, which allows us to do what we love to do. Richard, we've been through a lot together over the last 14 years, and it seems like just yesterday I was that punk-ass kid that didn't know much about anything. Even though we didn't always see eye to eye, I honestly appreciate you allowing me to be the person that I am. I wish you and everyone at RCR all the best in the years to come. Lastly, I want to thank my wife, Delana, and my son, Keelan, for being by my side through everything. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather spend this new chapter of my life with than you two. I hope everyone has a happy and safe holiday season, and I'll see you in Daytona.
First and foremost, this is a team sport. I'm on this stage tonight representing the hard work of hundreds of different people. Hendrick Motorsports employs some 500 plus employees, and they all have a direct effect on the performance of each race team. Thanks to all of them for their tireless efforts to improve performance and speed in our race cars. As for the number 88 team, we've seen a steady improvement each season we've been together. That type of initiative is hard to find, and it's my opinion that I spend my weekends with the hardest working group in the garage. That type of attitude has made me not just a better driver, but a better person as well. I think we as a group are thankful for each other, and I look forward to 2014 with you guys and another year getting better. We've always had great partners at Hendrick Motorsports, and we have a lot. The National Guard, Diet Mountain Dew, Amp Energy, Time Warner Cable, HendrickCars.com, Chevrolet, Bank of America, Quaker State, Bosch, Freightliner, Mack Tools, and Seaman are all equally important to our success. They all are a lot of fun to work with too. Thanks to Sprint, Goodyear, Sunoco, and NASCAR, thanks to the France family, and all the officials and individuals responsible for keeping things running smooth. Congratulations to our championship team. Chad and Jimmy, y'all are great teammates and even better friends. The 4888 shop is a strong unit, and I'm glad we were all a part of it. No trip to this stage is complete without thanking the fans. It's a privilege to have such a dedicated, loyal following. The number 88 team thanks every fan who spends their time and money following the sport. Effectively known as Junior Nation, you are our 12th man and as important to all the efforts on the racetrack as any member in the team. And finally, to Rick and Linda, I appreciate the job. It's been a ton of fun. But what I most appreciate is that we are surrounded by such quality people in all directions. You've created an incredible organization that has brought joy to all involved. That's an amazing thing, and you've certainly left your mark. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, and we'll see you later. Thank you.
I'd like to start off by congratulating Jimmy and Chad and Mr. H on another fantastic season. It's amazing how those guys keep doing it year in, year out. You know, for us at Furniture Row, it's been an amazing season. And I'll just tell you a quick story on how things came together. And, you know, 20 years ago, I sat with my father at the year-end awards banquet here in Vegas for our local short track. And there was an award given for Most Improved. And my dad chuckled. He said, getting the Most Improved award, it means you did something wrong the year before. And I agreed. And I said, you need to produce results every year to not get that award. And having success right away with big multi-car teams will spoil you. Being part of a single-car team from Denver, Colorado, it helped me realize the true definition of Most Improved. It was a daunting challenge to go up against the best of the best in a situation where the odds were stacked against you. And Most Improved wasn't counted in our winning trips to victory lane. It was finding victory without winning. This season has truly been rewarding. One of the most memorable moments was when Mr. H stopped Barney on pit road and shook his hand. And I saw the exchange, and I was inspired to drive for more. At Richmond, when all the chase drivers gathered up young Houston to bring him up on stage to soak in the moment of making it into the chase, it completed a young man's summer wish list. People are truly what make this sport a sport. It's the relationships that you share and enjoy. And Barney Visser taught me more about life than he did about driving the car. He took me in under his wing. He took a chance on advancing his program, but all along he was focused on me. For that, I'm very thankful. Thank you, Barney. So coming from 25th in points the year before to 10th in points as a chase contender this year, it wasn't done by one person or one moment. It was a collective effort all year long by this team. The logistical challenge of operating out of Colorado comes with its difficulties, but led by General Manager Joe Garrone, we stayed ahead of the game. The hardest working crew chief in the business, though, is Todd Bowyer. Todd Bowyer led this group with a strong hand of experience. His ability to get the best out of everybody and make them improve, that was the key to our successful season. Thanks, Todd. Our alliance with Richard Childress Racing was another ingredient, but our lead engineer, Cole Pern, he was our lead for speed. By year's end, we were able to boast about more top 5 finishes, more top 10 finishes, and more laps led in the previous 7 years combined. Sitting on the front row 10 times this season doesn't come with an award, but it shows how competitive we were every week. Those types of stats compare to the big dogs of our sport, and Furniture Row Racing is just that. They are a chase caliper team, and I am sad, but at the same time happy to leave them in a better place, and I wish them continued success. Thank you, Furniture Row Racing and the employees and the 300 stores nationwide. I'd like to thank Sprint for the sponsorship of this great NASCAR series, Brian and Lisa France for your leadership, to Mike Helton, John Darby, Robin Pemberton for your weekly guidance. I feel like I'm in a better place, and I'm better prepared to enter the next chapter in my life, mainly because of the love of my life, Patricia. Patricia, you stood beside me and made me more of a complete man. You've pushed me and made me look deep into myself, and I love you very much. Thanks to my mom and dad and Kyle, Grandma. You've always been there, pushing me along. I'd like to thank Chevrolet and Monster Energy Drink for all their support, and I'm eagerly anticipating my start at Stewart Haas Racing and the Haas Automation Chevrolet. Thank you, Gene Haas and Tony Stewart, for believing in me. 2014 is right around the corner, and I'm ready to go. Thank you.
That's pretty cool. Michael Ruger. Rowdy. There's only one, though. Well, congratulations, Jimmy, Mr. H, Chad, Mr. Niblock, Andrews. Amazing job. Good evening, everyone, and I hope everyone enjoyed their week here in my hometown of Las Vegas. I know I have. I've missed being up here on this stage and being able to talk for the last couple years. And even though while I was gone, not much has changed. Jimmy and Chad win the championship. Dale Jr. wins most popular driver. Mike Helton's mustache is still the same. And Jay Moore's jokes haven't changed. But wait, oh yeah. One thing is different. I'm not in the familiar spot of 11th or 12th and already on my way home. Nor am I 10th and the first one up here. I actually made it past dinner. I didn't even know this event lasted this late. I mean, gee, I'm only 4th? Damn, I got a lot more work to do. All right, well, I'm very proud of everyone on this number 18 M&M's team, with 4 wins this year and our best ever finish in the points. A huge thanks to Dave Rogers and everyone on my number 18 team for the effort you put in all year long and the sacrifices you and your family have made for us to be successful. To Coach and JD and everyone at Joe Gibbs Racing, I can't say how much I appreciate all of your support as well. And as everyone knows, we have great teamwork at JGR. So thanks to my teammates, Denny and Matt, along with the over 450 JGR employees. It was nice to see Denny Hamlin and the 11 team get back to victory lane in Homestead. And Matt, wasn't it sure nice of us to let the new guy win all those races this year? I'm fortunate to have great sponsors that make myself and Samantha feel like we're part of their own family. And I'm very thankful to the entire Mars family, along with William Clements, Deborah Sandler, and everyone at the M&M sponsorship team for their continued support, but more importantly, their friendship. The same goes for Norm Miller and everyone at Interstate Batteries, as well as Ed Laukus, Bob Carter, David Wilson, Andy Graves, everyone with Toyota and TRD for their continued support and encouragement and great horsepower. Also, a big thanks to our partners, Snickers, Doublemint, and Monster Energy. It's a good thing I have my Monster Energy tonight, right? Past dinner, even this late. It helps a lot, trust me. To the France family, Mike Helton and his mustache, and everyone at NASCAR and our great series partners, especially Sprint. We appreciate their support. Without them, all of us wouldn't have this opportunity to have a great sport like we do. Goodyear and Sunoco as well. Let's see, I think I had a note here. Yeah, to all of our officials, all the officials that are retiring this year and going on and doing their different deals, we appreciate all of them being here and making the sport what it is today and keeping us all in line. Thank you very much. To the media, of course, my bestest pals in the whole world. Fox, TNT, ESPN, coverage is excellent. Except following me after a bad day when all I really need is a bathroom break. And to our fans, the ones who make our sport so great. I love your passion and your loyalty. And finally, to my family, but most importantly, to my beautiful wife, Samantha. I can't imagine where I would be without your love and support, but whether it's celebrating in victory lane or meeting me in the infield care center after Kansas Speedway, she's always there to help pick me up and become better and better every day. I love you, baby. May God bless you all through this holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I look forward to seeing everyone in Daytona.
You know, Jay just learned the golden rule of NASCAR with his last joke that nobody laughed at. Don't screw a Dale Jr. There you go, buddy. Congratulations to Jimmy and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. What an amazing accomplishment, again. Thanks to NASCAR and Sprint for providing such a great, environment for us racers and our amazing fans. The 2013 season was good, solid, and consistent for us, right up and took a little spin for the worse. And let me tell you something, it was bad, really bad. But we never gave up, and we never quit trying. Thanks to Brian Patty, the 15 team, and everybody back in the shop for building such great race cars. I couldn't do it without them. Rob Kaufman and Michael Waltrip, thanks for providing us with absolutely whatever it takes to get the job done, period, no matter what it is. Lastly, I want to thank our tremendous sponsors. Thank you to Manoj Bargova, Scott Henderson, Risa McGuire, and all of the 5 Hour Energy family. Brian Emmerich and everybody at the Peak team, Aaron's and Napa, and I'm also looking forward to AAA and seeing them on the car a lot more in 2014. And finally, Toyota. I not only race Toyotas, but by becoming a dealer this year, the words winning on Sunday and selling on Monday have never rang more true. Without all of your support, none of this would be possible. And I guess before I say the end, it's the first time I've ever said this, so I want to thank, Laura, my fiance. That's a big word. That's a new word for me, so it's a big step. So thank you. I have no idea what the hell you were thinking when you said yes, but we bought the ticket. We might as well take the ride. Happy holidays, and see you guys next season.